evening, duplicants. Or whatever it is, wherever you are. I'm getting an ever longer list of things to do. Projects take a little bit while to work out, and there's also a lot of stuff I'm not doing, like going to space. Of course, that's largely because I don't have a good steel supply yet. Ah, yes. And this thing was just about to turn on. So we want to wait for it to shut down and then see if we can get in here. Oh, it looks like the water that was stuck in here got forced out. You know what? You know what else? Let's slow down. Yeah, overpressure. People keep catching up to me. Okay, looks like it caps out at 4. Well, these guys lose a little bit. So they can have a little bit more break time. Idle. It's still rumbling, though. Is that just an effect? Well, we don't have any of the stats. Maybe it tries to continue outputting for a while. Alright. Do not make this out of ice. And probably only this one tire really matters. Can I do that? I mean, that might kind of help turn this into a radiator. Ooh, and get the plastic out of here. Okay, yeah, piping's done. Of course, we do have more people on break. Oh, yeah, you know what? With more break time, I might need more, Maybe I'll turn this into a hospital, too. Might need more entertainment stuff. And I do want to try out that wind tunnel sometime. That's another little mini project. You know what? I slowed this down. We're pretty much just waiting for him now. Let's just have one more cycle before it goes dormant. What I should do, though, is make everything up here a little bit more important. Oh, and how long does this one have? Well, the alarm is going to go off in a little bit. I want my attention here right now. I was thinking about possibly using the current downtime to try out the double turbine setup. Okay, that is an obsidian ladder. Oh, was that freezing bright ice? Ah, there is some out here. I guess the temp shift plate won't necessarily be good for the analyzing part of this, but we're going to wait for downtime for that. I mean, I guess I really should have waited till it was dormant, but I got impatient. And we should have part of a lifetime here, so it won't build up too much overall. Hey, Muffmark, how's it going? Ah, yeah. I probably shouldn't stay up too late today. I kind of woke up early today. Alright. Oh, this thing has pretty long dormancies. I don't know what's going to go off. Oh, what did I build you out of? Okay, yes, you're also hurt. Uh-oh. Alright, so there's that. There is pufts, which might be rapidly breathing the polluted oxygen here. Let's see, so this stuff, I think I was trying to cut out some of the wires here. We can open that up for a little bit. And we've got air movement here. I'm not sure what would help mix the gases up. That stuff I could perhaps pump down. Oh, are you? Yeah. I'm not managing the puffed eggs here. Well, I think the place that the eggs normally sit. I think this only affects egg production. We've got enough here. It's probably fine. What is this game? Oh. It's a very big game. So, you start off in about this space with this thing, and still a fish here. I thought I got rid of it. I thought they were all done. And you're kind of in the middle of a bunch of rock like this. So, like, this is probably a rough approximation of the amount of space you start with. And 3 of these little guys. Oop, not those little guys. These little guys. And they pretty much kind of do their own thing. You set up builds and can do shift schedules and priorities and give them skill points. And there's, of course, a big research tree. And then a lot of it is, like, physics-based. So, everything has a temperature. Yeah. And I'm playing on a map that started out very, very cold, and I've already heated up large areas of it. Oh, and there's space out here, and you can make rocket ships. So there's that. And then there's a DLC where you can actually go to other little planetoids. I mean, the maps are smaller, I'm pretty sure. But they weren't able to finish that for the initial release, I'm guessing. So yeah, and then pretty much everything that's built is you mine materials and you get sandstone, and then you use that to build some tiles and pipes and ladders. And then you find some aluminum and you use that to build some metal things and some copper. Maybe you find some ice and melt it. This is actually a thing that produces water, so there are some infinite things. Or volcanoes that spit out super, super hot iron. I should slow down a little bit because I wanna maybe look at this here. I'm gonna start going off soon. Okay. Speaking of volcanoes, we got a little bit of salt because this was salt water. And then this will start heating up rapidly. Yeah, so you can get into these like kind of machines out of the units here. Huh? You're already heating up. I'm not sure why you're heating up. Wonder if does Neutronium not actually a good insulator? This tile's kind of hot. Yeah, they're normalizing a little bit. Oh, maybe maybe this pipe is a little bit close. So as this steam, yeah, this is about condensing. It might take a second round here to. Yeah, so that's very, very hot. To get this steam up to operating temperature for the steam turbines. Looks like we did get... No, that's water. There is... a little bit of something in here. Maybe that's the condensing water. Oh, yeah, so this shows all the different elements. My oxygen is feeling especially bright today. Oh, it's gotten kind of high pressure in places. So I've got big pools of natural gas. I've got big pools of hydrogen. I'm using those as fuels. And then there's hot magma. If you want to go mess with the volcanoes down here, and oil. So, well, the plastic is off right now because it was overheating. But there it goes. There's the plastic press. Overheated again. Yeah, and here's the main power plant. Well, actually, these are both kind of main power plant. And crops. So we've got some lettuce. We've got the mushrooms. We've got these flowers. These guys. I'm doing mealwood for the Drecos. We shear them for plastic. We do a little bit of potty water into these reeds. My critter situation needs improvement. We're just kind of throwing them wherever when they overflow. Well, there's food, which I actually have to. Well, no, we were out of slime for a little bit. I need to get back to that digging project. So we are making. Not really making that. Well, sometimes. We're frying the mushrooms. We're cooking the berries. We're cooking fish and meat when we get it, and then we're turning that. We're stuffing berries. We're putting the mushrooms together with lettuce for wraps. Maybe occasionally making surf and turf. This stuff requires wheat, which I don't have yet. So there's that. They need sleep. They need a restroom. I should probably make a shower at some point. I am trying to reclaim some of the cold space up here, so maybe I'll finally be able to do that. They have sort of a set of like needs that all kind of impact like morale and stress. The main place that shows up is the skills. Probably a little bit easier to see in the newer people. Well, even I've got really good morale right now. So actually, you have some stuff you love, and if you've got a few skill points. They're probably good enough. I could give them extra skills, but. So this learning skills like stresses them out a little bit. And there are a couple of other things like going into really high pressure areas, getting their feet wet. Really good decor effects that this probably has some kind of decor modifier. Last title's decor mediocre, so that's an average. Yeah, so it's kind of cool how it works. A level 1 skill is like 1 morale need stress. A level... Oh, you need to go up here to do that. You should probably do that too. Oh, actually, most people should probably do that. You're still pretty good. Because we're using suits, and that they will be slow without that. Do I get all of you guys through it? So it says 21. Yeah. Some of my originals didn't do it. So level 1 is like... these no longer say it, so... Oh, this doesn't say it either. Oh no, it shows it up here. It's a little hard to see because they've just got so many points right now. If you hover over it, you can see +1 net. I don't have any loved skills left to have the net effect of that. But it'll be like +1 here too. So this is +1, this is +2, total net of thrust 3. This is like another +3, so it's like a total of 6. And then this stuff gives like... Maybe it's only another... Yeah, it's only +4 because you're already up there. And then if they love it, they get 1, like, refund. So, I mean, these are still net of 1, net of, like, 3 getting up here, but they'll do better on their morale if they're doing something that they're interested in. And then I'm probably behind on hats, too. Abe was my original researcher. That might be the best ranching hat. Oh, you were a farming hat. Are you a farming dupe? Yeah, you're more of a farming dupe. Improved farming 2. You were a primary rancher. I think black is pretty much the top tier. I think that is the top tier artist hat. I think orange is... I guess technically exosuit wearing is kind of up the supply track. That's as far as tidying goes, but it's kind of in the same supply series. Mechatronics is an advanced level skill. I might have a better mining hat. Yeah. That's the best mining hat. That's advanced. I might end up using exosuit training for like space people or something. But it's kind of the most advanced supply side thing. You probably have improved plumbing. Did you patch over anything else? Maybe that's just where I started you because it was immediately useful. I might have to check what to do with your priorities. Electrical engineering. You probably went to mechatronics. You've got mechatronics. Oh yeah, so there's decor, which there's a whole view for that. Oh, and there's also germs, but this world doesn't really have a whole lot of germs. So this green is good, and then the heavy duty wire is like super duper ugly, as is litter and some other things. And then you can do a little entertainment. So there's the little dance box. There's a fizzy drink machine. There's an arcade cabinet. I took down the hot tub because it was using my bleach stone, and we're also using that to grow the lettuce. We've got the sun chairs. There's a few things I probably don't have. We've got one juicer in here. There's like a pseudo espresso machine. There's also a sauna, and I guess I'm doing enough stuff with Steam. Maybe I could be thinking about that now. Speaking of Steam, I've got an alarm that's been going off here soon. So the problem here is I might want to extend this, but I've kind of got a major thoroughfare going through here right now. Now, this place is pretty much kind of done, and this has been kind of a failed setup. Oh, and this is how you get new people. Since they've been going idle at times, I'm not super interested in getting more right now. So you can just get some random other stuff. I guess that would have been a good opportunity to show off the types of traits. We can see some of that in anybody else, although they've had lots of development. So this person has a small bladder. If toilets are out of order, they will mess themselves sooner. So the gourmet gets cooking skill, but they appreciate food less, which pretty much just works out since everybody's eating food all the time. That's another thing. Different qualities of food have different, -1, -1, up to +12 morale for the food. If they get overstressed, they have special reactions, but I don't have that problem. Hands out balloons. I don't think I've ever noticed that one going off. I've seen a couple of the overjoyed things. There's, there might actually be... I thought I had seen some of the sticker bombs around. I did just add some skills to people, so maybe that pushed them back out of overjoyed. And then I think I saw somebody sparkle streaking earlier. Good night. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, what are we doing with glass right now? We are still making glass, and I want to... Well, I want to make some adjustments, and I want to see about maybe doing a second one of these. What I want to see about doing is, like, spreading this out. I guess I don't have a whole lot of space to do it. Because it's kind of limited by what the one tile of exchange. So if I can do lots of little bits of glass... I'm probably going to move this out so it's not sitting directly on there, because that might overheat it. Alright, so... I was thinking about using this for the sleet wheat farming. Alright, where are my anchors set up right now? We've got this, which... 10 degrees. I mean, it's going to cool off early just because there was a bunch of cold stuff in here. And it's not very much of it yet. So only 99 degrees so far. And the airflow tile is not impressed either, so that temp shift is not having a big impact here. So there's there. There is the glassworks area. There is this volcano, which I actually should probably be paying attention to that if I want to do that. This is, I think these are all old work areas. Yeah, that thing's okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3 are all we're using right now. Or we're monitoring the puffed land. Which, they're actually doing some pretty good damage to the polluted oxygen here. I might need, well, I was hoping this would give me enough headway to just kind of get them started. With the possibility of doing other ranches elsewhere. I can get a vent through there. You don't need to be anything special. We do have a double pipe situation going on here, though. We've also got some low gauge wire here. Be a little bit easier to run. Yeah, a little chlorine trapped in there. Oh, shoot. I was storing my bleach stone here. That's where that went. Oopsie. Right, because this is the place where we're going to be using it. But we've been dropping our levels when not in use. Well, let's go over there for now. Maybe we can get a puffed on that someday. Alright, so there's that. This thing is still working down. This situation is going to be a little bit of a mess. Alright, so we did empty out the pipes. If we take that down, the water might start retreating. We still got some petroleum in there. We're actually passing through the heavy watt there, so that's might be an ongoing situation. And I actually had that transformer run some other stuff down here too. So I need to move this. And you're like barely cold enough right now. Actually, that's only barely big enough. If I could get a spare tile, which I don't... I guess that would technically work. We could dump it there and have it sucked up. Oh, it is sucking up, but I might just, well, that is a level control. As long as there's some here, it should be off gassing and having to add to that. Okay, this is so far condensing. Of course, this is smaller masses right now. Oh, okay, I did do that, and as this heats up, we're gonna want to do that. So it probably already leaked a little bit of heat out of here. .8 cycles. I guess I could do an awkward run around this right now. And then worry about reconstructing all that stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so that, and that are going to be the main things. Let's see, so we've got these set up as iron sweep copy. I did have one of these set up to hold iron, but it's a lower priority, so if we sweep it, hopefully it'll end up here. So I think I might need to go in and start getting the iron out. I mean, I was already scheduling this just to sweep the iron. Now I'm thinking about possibly doing some rebuilding. And we're going to have to do some damage control on the temperature here. So this did survive without damage. I could possibly put auto arm stuff in here and then just set it up to like on a manual switch for when it actually pulled it out. Alright, well, that's going to be in the way. Infrastructure, we would need to move if we're going to do this. Infrastructure would need to build if we're going to do this. Far end of this probably isn't going to get too hot. Oh, I actually dropped the floor here. I'm not quite sure how much of that I need. Let's see. We're gonna look at continuing this line. What are we on? Sedimentary should be fine. Which means whatever this is has to go. Alright, we brought the power down there, so that'll have to go across. Oh, ventilation, we'd eventually want... And hey, what do you know? The pipe is actually already kind of over here. For the time being, we're going to jog that. We've got you, which I need to set this thing up to reverse. We're not using it right now. So that's a dead end, but it's locked in by the bridge. So that will let that start retreating a little bit. I might have to give it someplace else to go as well. I guess I don't have a flow in there. What were you? You're just plain old igneous. That crosses a bunch of this stuff, but this stuff is all gonna kind of go away, it looks like. No, that might be useful for getting it back out. That one is in particular in the way. Well, this is gonna be temporary. Oh, that's right. I was debating whether to move some fish over there. Maybe I could move some fish over there. No, it's pretty much all. So. See how they do. Alright, there's no power directly down there. We need to adjust some of this stuff. I kind of need to take some things out before I figure out where some of the other things would need to go. Yeah. And maybe as I'm rebuilding this, I can think about transit tube stuff. Okay, good, they're going down. Up. It did in fact go dormant right away. Well, that won't be too bad for us, I guess. This iron's still a wee bit warm. This place might need its own, well, you see these guys are in these water bits. Won't need that much right away, but it's a start. Let's have a warm place to put that, or a place with a bit of a heat sink to put that. Alright, so you're all cleaned out. 9.0 cycles. If we can actually get some of their stuff built, we are going to need to go in there again. Alright, so this is not yet done. And it might need to cool down a little bit. They're breathing that in. This system is getting done. Still haven't... Oh. We don't have a way down here. Hey, James. So, we just tapped this thing right before it went dormant. Which is not bad, because then we get to analyze it before things get too hot. So there's some experimental design going on there. I built this thing for my steel processing, and then we ran out of lime. That's a problem I have to get back to sometime. Now I'm doing glass, and I think I want to rebuild this to spread the glass out more. We're not quite done yet. This thing is just about to turn on. We have about 9 cycles, and I'm thinking about trying the double steam turbine. Because it was overheating a little bit. But we'll see if we actually have time to move things around. And if that works, then I'm going to take this out and run the transit line through there. Then I want to have this steam turbine to work with. I'll need another one. Because I want to get sleet wheat. See if I can get sleet wheat sometime. Oh, yeah, well, that's what I'm working on. If you have any other questions about earlier stuff in the game, feel free to ask. I can describe my own like philosophy on that as best I can. All right. Do that. Do that. Oh, and I turned stuff down, or speed down. to make sure it was caught up with them. Right now, we're just kind of waiting for stuff to get built. You know what? Put one pipe there so it shuts up. And I guess technically it'll put stuff into that. You know what? It'll technically put stuff into that pipe. And then we have a mess. If I did that, then we'd have the ladder access there. And once this stuff is built, I wouldn't need this. Now, I guess we'll probably be doing some stuff across here, too. Don't know, I haven't quite worked out exactly how far. I mean, I could kind of try to work out it's going to be somewhere around there. All right, have that there for now. Yes, bread, awaiting delivery ice. Oh, yeah, I had a container here for a little bit. And also, it stopped freezing the ice here. What happens if you go to the surface? Well, I haven't done that yet because I know from previous experience I want to have a lot of steel in order to protect against the meteors. But it's vacuum out here, so you want to be careful not to lose all your atmosphere. I think dupes can survive briefly out there, as like they could survive, you know, underwater, for instance. But we're in the atmosphere, so it's pretty much outside of base. So yeah, this is pretty much what it looks like. It's not the earlier versions of the game where the meteors actually started eating away at the top of the world. You had to rush out there and block them. They drop little bits of metal and stuff, which is nice. You can potentially do solar panels. And this will badly sunburn your dupes if they're out there too much. And then you've got a free line to space to do rocketry. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I thought the hard vacuum would be a bigger deal. Yeah, these guys are breathing up the available polluted oxygen rather quickly. I might have to pump some of this stuff? And that's... Well, I guess I'm not really using this wall for anything. Oh. And my automation layer. Oh, and... So that worked. I'll have to think about how to reset that. More iron. I don't really need either of those. Block thick floors. Oh, 2 block thick floors. Which ones are you talking about? Do you mean these? Maybe this one? Oh, yeah, heat. I've heard about heat before, too. The generator-looking thing near your building site. There's this. This one is because if a sufficient amount of water gets stacked up, it can break tiles. By the ladder. This one was just a previous floor, and then I added a new thing, which they can't actually reach that, so... Actually, if I take that out, they can probably corner build into those two. So this was just pre-existing. And then I kind of wanted to extend this room out. I think I could probably actually do this layer lower. Then I probably broke my room here. Fish feeder. Fish release. Fish trap. Oh, actually, I guess I didn't need to take that out. Sounds like, yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to build this in time. I did give them more downtime because they were way ahead of me before. But it seemed like they were just kind of always caught up. I must be using some materials that are not native to this biome. Whatever we dug out here. Orange and purple stuff. So this is sour gas. We had a bit of a mishap with attempting to use a petroleum cooling loop with this earlier. So the petroleum vaporized, I believe is the proper word, into sour gas. If I ever get around to it, I can try to supercool that, and then it will turn into, it will drop sulfur and turn into solid methane, which will then gas back to natural gas, which is probably the orange stuff. So we've had a little bit of a leak somewhere, probably from our max pressure natural gas tank here. This is something to back up again because we are actually overpressure on our vents. However, if this keeps going up, then I'm not going to be able to produce oxygen, and that could be a problem. So I think I'm still prioritizing... Oh, I'm not really prioritizing those. Where's my automation? Yeah, you were the one running those. So I want to make sure we do not... overpressure that. Thankfully, combustion is not in the game, given that we're pretty much living in a pure oxygen atmosphere. Otherwise, that would be an option. And I could just kind of set these up to run and produce power to nowhere if I just needed to get rid of the gas. I've been trying to optimize it, but I guess that would be a thing. Oops, we can't reach this. We should be able to reach that. They just got to get out there. Okay, and we got the construction down here done. Okay. This was a little bit of an improvisation on what we had before, but the easiest thing to do now is what did I use iron on? I don't think I've got metal hatches. We're not refining anything. There's ladders. Stairs don't... I mean, I guess you could theoretically have a faster movement up diagonal corners, but... What the heck did I... What the heck did I build out of iron? Maybe tiles like that. Well, that's definitely going to put a little... I guess I don't... Those might be far enough out that I don't need to use iron for them. That's one thing you can't make iron ladders out of. You can use minerals. Oh, and ceramic counts. Actually, if you look at... So, metal things are wires, generators, doors, pumps. A lot of your machines. Rails. Oh, those ended up different. Huh. Paintings. Tanks. We have a lot of copper. How bad is the melting? Well, I mean, if it gets that bad, we're in bigger trouble, but... Yeah, they don't... These are obsidian. Yeah, this... I'd have to find some... Specific heat. Hardness, 200, yeah. They disagree with you. It actually requires special skills to dig it. And that's probably just a game progression thing. Oh, and now we've suddenly got a lot of it. I guess I could still go pretty fast. Actually, how much do I need? Alright, we can now go here to here to here to here. We can get around, it'll just be inconvenient. Polluted ice. Polluted ice is frozen polluted water. This stuff is negative 32. This is actually 14. It's been heated up a bit by the iron we were storing in there. It freezes at negative 23°, I think. Alright, we could nuzzle those up. Some space might not be bad. Oh. Well, we don't need the door. I could probably leave the pump there just to have to do less stuff. I might not want to use lead for wires here, though. Algae. Oh. Yeah, in the standard map, I remember that being an issue in several of my games. Let's see. Oh, I do still have the fish control, and the fish is gone. What do I do early game? In part, I just kind of know what to move to and keep an eye on things. So I mean, I'm eventually moving up to electrolyzers, and then depending on the planet you're in, there is also rust jacksizers I might want to play with sometime. Those are still algae dependent. I guess those are really the main sources. There's oxyferns in one world. Yeah, early game, you're going out and getting it, and this area is cold enough that the slime wasn't a big issue. All right, so you're finally done. Oh, speaking of slime. Yeah, I should keep on mining. If you get out into this like hydrogen chlorine biome, there's usually some pretty big chunks of it. I don't remember if there's any other really good sources in like Starting World. And that can probably keep you going till you get onto a different source. At some point I start exploring out for sustainable water sources, which do have some heat problems. And yeah, I'm usually doing the water-based system, but your finite starting water will not last you very long there. Are you too hot again? Yeah. I really need to get a better system going here, but that's the quick fix. That probably means the water's getting hot too. Okay, and we should have a couple of fish in here now. Yep. Alright, we still have an awful lot in this area. Oops. Wrong bubbly thing. Yep, you trapped yourself. I was not watching the ladders. Can you... Sedimentary rock. So I didn't consider them doing that, because we had reached the end of the thing that was originally... Okay, so that one... I guess I'm putting off dumping some of this water. Oh. Yeah, we'll have to clean that up later, because this is just going to be a big mess here. There'll be a little bit of chlorine that would go mess things up, but it could be an okay catch basin here. That'll take care of most of the stuff on this side, particularly if we just sort of biased it a little bit. Make sure that flows off that way. Alright, so you... That'll drop that. That'll drop that. Now I'm worried about them falling down almost any time. Keep that at that level. Alright, this is analyzed. It's 50 cycles. We don't really need to do anything with it at this point. You can just close it up and leave it for now. And when it erupts, 920, that's pretty much comparable. Oh, I've been running at high speed here. 3.3, yeah! Alright, they won't build this because of foundation. I don't think we're gonna make this in time. Alright, so that gives us a baseline for where we'd probably want to put walls and things. Oh, no. Okay, we've got a little pocket for gas. It's not a good place to remove gases right now. Here we see. But as long as they've got some place to go. Now I'm debating if I want to leave space to have a little gas removal chamber. That's awfully close over there. Actually, if that's a door, we want to be back one. Oh, and that ventilation will need to go someplace else. Fortunately, this ventilation can go someplace else. And, alright, this plumbing has emptied out. Oh, no, well, it drained. I'd eventually want to do something over there. So you probably want to... It's like you'll eventually just want to exit out of here ASAP. And then... if we did pick up some steam, we wouldn't want to have damage. Alright, wait for that to go. Oh, they are going in there right now. Well, we might still be able to manipulate that. That's right by the door again. Let's see. And then these ladders are going to have to go sometime. We've got access over here now. Are we building pipes? This duct is to try and remove any non-steam gases from here because that will mess us up. Alright, we can build these from either side. That's gonna go... This is almost resealed. This is getting a little tight here. I guess as long as the sealing is done of the chamber, we can do a lot of this stuff from outside. And, like, I can always inject water through the output vents from these things if I need more water. I'm actually not sure if these things should be insulated. Well, if we have steam coming out of here, we want them sealed off. Let's see. Fast doors would be nice. As long as it's in the wall, it should be fine. Although... over here hopefully won't get that hot, but still. That door should actually go. Alright, so the steam is already condensed. Now a slightly more ideal situation here would be to take this out this way. So just so we don't have that extra wire sitting in there. And it's kind of a wash, but... Oh, that's right, I was... this wall is easy to move. I was originally thinking of space... Oop, and there's a sparkle streaker. Oh, I didn't allocate a, aqua tuner in here, but I don't think... Yeah, we're getting pretty tight. Succulents. I do not. I had a pothos for a while, and I finally kind of gave up on it. And I think we're done inside. I think the rest of this stuff can be done from outside. Alright, you were hooked up to power. You're not hooked up to automation. But you just kind of need to run. That's our plumbing. That's our ventilation. We got our one thing automated. You're pulling out gases. I think we're good. Oh, I might need more water. We'll have to see what pressure looks like. Alright, this thing has a long go. Maybe I want to set up an alarm for you. Drawing a succulent. Really? Oh, you're trying to draw what that would be. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know even less about tumbleweeds. I didn't even think of them being alive while tumbling. But I guess they'd be getting their nutrition from, like, the bugs or whatever. So maybe? So you said succulent. I for some reason, I didn't think of tumbleweeds as, you know, thinner, you know, scraggly things. Prickly spines. Okay. Okay, so they can move, but it's not like they mostly kind of sit around waiting for prey. That is idle. This 120 degrees. So the theme tower burns not running, so that's not going to get any colder. I just made a little bit of steel. So that means I actually want to disable you. Oh, did I have this set up to run iron? No, you're iron to steel. You're iron to steel. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a little interesting to think about, because you normally think of the succulents as being very thick, which you'd think would be harder to move. I think like how like the fly traps, for instance, work is maybe they've got some meatier bits that have thinner hinged areas. Very windy planet. Okay. Reminding me of old-time Astroneer. The spiky balls of doom. Alright, so you're off. We won't be adding more heat. Going in here is going to be a mess, regardless. Oh, pufflet. Speaking of pufflets... you guys, how is this going? This has not been configured. This is still not going to last very long. And let's see, this is just a... We can grab some more polluted oxygen from there. Okay, so some of this is kind of bubbling up. And some of this is bouncing out, too. Yeah, we're getting... The hydrogen that was in here is escaping up now. Oh, and this is probably decompressing a little bit, too. Okay. Yeah, so the stratification is a little weird here. I'm not quite sure how this is going to play out. Now can we get through here? We can go up and over and plug into that pipe. We don't have to jump if we go down here. Oh, but we do have other blockages. Now, a little bit of oxygen won't hurt us too much here. But no point in pumping stuff we don't need. Oh, I put heavy watt back here. Well, those are easy to hit, actually. Don't want to do a transformer for that. Well, I'm trying to get some pufts going. I'm probably going to need to start thinking about sustainable polluted oxygen generation, which I don't even know if oh, you know what? I didn't put a limit on you. I might need to have fewer of these guys to sustain a population. But if we can set up like an off-gassing system somewhere, and this was kind of a temporary thing because there was a bunch of these are pufts. So that's an actual puftlet. Oh, they actually are overcrowded. 8 of 8. Is there an egg in here? Maybe this is only good for 6. I thought I did the math. So we've got... Okay, so we've got a regular puffed. We've got a regular puffed. Six. So we only need one of you guys. Oh. Maybe I can find a way to... oh, no, we're trying to rot some stuff. So your basic puffed breathes in polluted oxygen, which we might see them. Well, they're similar. Do I even have you defined? Yes. And then they poop out slime, which I can use to fertilize my mushrooms. You can get morphs that do chlorine to bleach stone, oxygen to oxalite. Are those the only ones? You puftlets don't have egg chances. No, okay, so that's it. And then like they have to have a pufflet prince to get those other alternate types. Hey, Bobo. Otherwise, they just give you regular puffed eggs. Alright, are you... Okay, so you're not overcrowded now. Okay, we just don't have enough work right now, despite all the break time. That is on hold. And we're looking at that, kind of waiting for it to cool down. This thing has turned back on. One of our steam turbines is running. Water pressure, or steam pressure, probably good enough. I almost wouldn't mind running a little bit of water in there, but I don't have a convenient way to run a little bit of water right now. Maybe I could, like, get some water in a thing between some bridges and then shuffle it through. So we need the fake bridge to create a draw. Oh, and it's also not a straight line. Unless we make it a straight line. Now we're gonna do that. I was running over those couple sections here anyway. Or I could even kind of walk it between sections here, probably. Alright, so you guys are starting to run. Hopefully, I expect them to run at maybe half capacity. We had one doing it before, but it was overheating. It is not. Oh, okay. You're not really doing any better so far. Or maybe we just had this run. 0.7. It's not well positioned. If it was better centered, they would split the load more. Okay, we get a fixed amount of water. Take that out. And this'll be colder water, so it'll condense things for a little bit. Well, or it'll cool things off. It might not actually condense all the way. It'll probably kill our operating speed here, though, or operating temperature. Okay, there's that, which we haven't gotten to. There's these guys, which have oxygen for now, and this system is pretty much done. And this system needs to be configured. This kind of means we're going through this real fast, though. 7 of 6, yeah, so I think that they're capturing them and throwing them out. Putting them somewhere else. Oh, that's where we did this. The plants don't mind it, but the dupes do. Alright, so we're waiting for you. This isn't really going to get too much cooler. Alright. Oh. Yeah, we ran the petroleum pipe through there. I might want to completely drop that. Then again, I guess having the pipe that we don't want to exchange temperature get warmed up might actually be kind of good. No. I think I need to... I think I'm going to need to move this up and get us some spreading room, though. And I might want to actually kind of redo the piping. Well, if I do 2 of these, that'll spread it a little bit. This would be a little bit uneven, but... Good night. Oh, right. And then... I'm gonna just do 2 3s. Maybe not quite as wide of a... Oh, and not even that much. Because you were right on the edge of where you could get... Oh, that means we can't do this without moving you. Maybe I need to move you to the center. Kind of trying to keep it away from the other hotter stuff, but... Actually, if I move you over, then... Man, it'll be more tap points, I guess. Shorter wire, more tap points. So this automation never really worked. Which means we can redo this as just a straight in. I'm gonna have to stop it when either of them won. Unless I could set up arms so that they can only reach one of the things at a time. Which I'm sure is possible. Not super optimal, but possible. Alright, so that can cover pretty much all of the space. It'll get hit with incoming water, which might actually be good. So really we'd like you to come out there, so it's a shorter run. Alright, you can reach all of those spots. And not gonna be a nice even split, but oh well. And if we do another one of these, I need to remove some ladders. Let's see, your output... That basically lines up with the building. Or does it? Yeah, that extends over that way a little bit. Oh, nope, I can't go there. So we're gonna have to run this back a little bit. And that'll be the shorter run. No. And we're probably gonna spill something. You don't know when the dupe's actually gonna get there. Yeah, having a little bit of temperature spill there. Deal with you later. Okay, that's gone. Oh, did it spill upward? You know what? That's what happened last time, and I kind of don't mind that at all. Not liquid vent. This is going to be handling very hot glass. So actually, I probably don't want to have the power wire running across there. We've already had to enter through here. Potential heat leak. I'm a little bit worried about conducting with this thing. The fluids might help cool it off, but they might also conduct the glass heat into it. And before I do this again, let's pick a less expensive material. That was probably a very expensive material, but it's going to be very hot glass. Alright, we need you. We need, let's see, this glass forward, buffer gate. Nah, I wish I could have stayed in the automation overlay. That probably is it. Automation wire, not gate. Stuff out here should be fine in lead. Oh, shoot. Oh, actually, no, we said we had to do basically either of these because it's being serviced by one. So that sets up there. What do I do with you? Definitely can't do that. This is a tight little space here. I guess we just have to do the jiggity jog. Oh, what are you? You're also iron. Oh, you didn't get built because it was a little bit too far over. And people are going through there too. I guess they could come over here. It'll be a little bit inconvenient. Now you give me glass. Speaking of which, we should sweep up this stuff. It should be plenty cooled by now. Oh, can they do that with the mesh tile there? I might need to make this a ladder. We need the power cable first. Oh. Oh, we cleaned out some gases, and there was a little bit of steam in there. I wonder if the damaged pipes were stopping it from flowing? Oh, you... It was right there. Alright, so I think these... since we're sealed up, that should be allowed to operate. I still... And I've got a... Well, I started out with 400 sand, so... 400 something. I'm not sure I want to do forever. Why did it stop? Because I did solid. Because I'm making glass, I'm like, oh, that's a solid. Well, we're going to break some pipes. I'm going to get way hotter than I want, nothing else. I can't tell if there's any glass here. Well, this thing, is it? Are you on? You're on, so any glass is gone. I guess I could just have you move out steel too, but... Or really almost anything is in here. It's... Probably doesn't need to be here. Are you gonna need more water? Maybe. Okay, pipes are empty. You know what? Let's do a smaller test. Oh, I didn't put temp shift plate. I don't know if it was having that big of an effect. If we're seeing different results there, then I might have to change it. Okay, Do I have room to fix that? I mean, I can always jog the pipes, I guess. How much is a batch? 25 kilograms, we've got a 4-way split. We're kind of running out of ladder space. So you would technically have space. You would need to do a little bit of a jog. I kind of need this ladder to access stuff, though. We can do a skip here. So you can do a skip. Well, I don't really want to... I can't really easily move that without making a mess again. So realigning that isn't going to help a whole lot. I could kind of move all this over. Actually, you did end up back in the same place. Am I gonna need steel valves? Hopefully I don't take too much temperature from it here. Wait, okay, that was everything. I switched this material off. Oh, and these need power. Which thankfully we have. No. These don't need power. These are the wrong things. Hey, no. You're right, you're wrong. Okay. So, we've got 25. So, if we did about... Is this grams or kilograms? Kilograms. This is in grams. Oh. Yeah, because it's already in multiple packets. So I think that would do 4. I don't know if they'll all turn the right way. Oh, you got canceled. Yeah, it kind of works out. So that should spread out that heat a little bit. And this should still be hooked up. It's set up to leave them there for a long time. But that already took care of that. That little bit of glass is... It's under 200. Then we see if it holds up. Alright, you are waiting a long time. That's where we were. Oh, this has been running for a little bit. 500 degrees. They're hot. Yeah, this is probably gaining heat. Or she might have just... not just run. So you're doing good. These actually ended up in pretty good positions here. We do have a finite supply, though. Oops, all the poor ejected pufts. You're easier to eat. I might need to think about how we sustain you long term. Oh, I know. Random thing I've been meaning to look into. This is probably about the size of a... room. 5 by... well, that's only 50. Oh, and it doesn't technically occupy those spaces. So I guess that's supposed to be the empty space. Or is it like a turbine? I don't know any good places to... Okay. So that might in fact be how it's supposed to operate. How is... okay, so you're making some progress. We are getting some... How is its temperature going? 43. At the moment, it is quite hot. Start with that. Okay, this is going around base in order to zigzag. This is all old piping. We could potentially do a little thing here. Actually having add removes. And then I could actually take it back into this with only some minor disruption. And then I'm actually going to want to do a little bit of replacement for transfer. I guess I don't know if I'm actually going to keep these floors. What is the space between you? Are you 5 by 5? Is this a tier 5 building? Actually, that might just about work. You might... that's technically a 6 space, so I don't know how it's going to feel about that. Oh, we've already met. Actually, this is just kind of taking care of the flow right now. Although maybe it'll get a little weird when it's backed up. This would be a great time to break that. It's gonna be flowing a lot less once this all gets caught up. And of course, that could interact with stuff we're doing here. Won't complain about that. Don't. Oh, to get a recreation room though, you need to have a decor item. This might be technically the other layer here. Nope. Okay. And that we don't quite have the room for. Maybe I could... Oh, and they jump right in. Oh, I didn't look at the power draw of this. Oh, and the heat. Yeah, it's a 1200 by itself, so that's not gonna quite work. Yeah, circuit overload. We've got a couple of entertainment network things here. This is another one of those things that pretty much needs its own circuit, though. Da, 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 da. No. I should probably make that a gold, huh? Oh, and not yet, because we have to be able to reach up there. I might end up having to set up power networks that do, like, one big thing and a couple other small things. And I've been thinking I might need to move this thing, too. Oh. Out here doesn't have easy access to the wire. Actually, you know what? We're probably going to end up with more wall over here, although this is an airflow wall, so that one won't really do it. No, we have to plant. Decor plus 20, decor plus 20. I don't necessarily want I know I think I've got at least one allergic person. Oh, actually, no. The eventual path will be there. If we have doors and things in conventional places. Morning. Yep, it's a rec room. Well, the pipes might be helping a little bit. Alright, what are we missing? Did I block out a build spot for the wire? No. Oh, I did. Oh. Is that an issue? I think that only impacts sleeping. And if we're drawing power... Do they keep going in here? Oh. Yeah, drawing power might be good. Alright, those are turning on. These batteries must be a little bit out of sync. Oh no, I need low threshold, not high threshold. We just need you pumping right now, boys. I'm doing okay. So far, no disasters today. Let's see, we're just waiting on you. I could set up a counter for you. Oh, how is this going? Okay, these guys are doing okay. It's reasonable in there. And we have dumped some glass out. New stuff is sitting, some of it's sitting pretty hot. I think some piles are a little bit bigger than others. Oh, that one does have the temp shift. I never got that. Didn't get that the other spots. Oh, I wonder if this one is, because this one's sitting on some of the other materials and things. 400 kilograms, 400 kilograms. How far are we through? This one's been running harder, too. So there's there. That's not on yet. Did you... You are kind of holding. These... Oh, you are getting a little bit too hot. So this is not... So next time this power is down, I'll need to set up a little self-cooling steam turbine. Let's have got the other one to kind of run back up here. Alright, so you have 50 cycles. That actually works out pretty easy. Actually, if we're one down, that's not too big a deal. So this one actually counts up. Reset. We might have some flooding here. Oh. And if I did a bump here, then those would be just sitting in water. Oh, that steam's actually barely hot enough. Okay, that'll cool you down for a bit. Steam temperature too low. Really, are we... I don't think anything's transferring, but... Oh, I have conductive pipes now that the water's sitting there too. So we cool down the water going in, and then it'll heat it back up. Oh, and Athena. You slipped in between the other comments there. How's it going? Are you actually enjoying that, Meep? Does this? No, doesn't necessarily affect that. We had some ice or something up here. Oh, and I've been meaning to remove that thing. Aww. $19. This could actually be a problem if it... Let's see. You... Oh, actually, these are high power. So they're drawing something. The activity to cool these is drawing something. Well, that means I have surplus power that I could be using to cool water. Ooh, you're... Yeah, this being better centered. Maybe next cycle I could do, like, try to get, like, a diamond solid rail to distribute the heat and bore or something. Slime's okay. Not good. Oh, this went off this way. I wasn't thinking about that spot. See, this is another little spot of polluted oxygen down here. Oh, and this is going to be the same as these. For when we sweep the iron out of here. Yeah, unfortunately there are no hydrogen pufts. And these things have... If we depressurize the area, they'd eventually get to it, but... Uh-oh. This is the only power we've got here. We've got a place to store ice, right? Yeah, our puffs might not last very long here. So probably what we need to do... Well, we need we need the prince and their puffed. So maybe we can try to get that system going. I guess we might be making some oxalite. Let's see, is any of this... Water is not a concern. I don't think we're burning coal anywhere. That's okay. It's not a critical thing right now. Reed fiber is not a critical thing right now. Oh, I was keeping an eye on salt for possible chlorine production. Alright, so the thing with... if I were to try and get sleet wheat going... oh, you're out of recipes. We're just working this one more. What is our timer looking like? Well, they're running this one hard enough. So pretty much that huge batch of glass is all gonna sit here at once. Let's see if maybe if I had a way to introduce water in here, I could use this for a sauna to try that out. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry, I hope you feel better. Yeah, it's broken there. Oh, I guess you guys are technically light. Despite getting a slime, our food has been going slightly down. Oh, because we've been throwing some of it over here to rot to feed these guys. But there's not even very much in there, so. Is that impacting insufficient? Oh, because we've been doing, we've been doing bristleberries into here. Maybe I should stop doing the stuffed berries. Oh, you're not even on. And stuffed berries are gristleberries. Hmm. Well, we got plenty of diversions. Alright, so... Oh, we could set up a... Alright, we set this counter up. I'll try to set up an alarm for this one. 29 cycles. Angry Puka Shell? Yep, Angry Puka Shell. I'm pretty much just kind of leaving these guys wild. I don't really have the food for them. I do not have a good space for this. I could make some space there. I tried to do that. That's what this thing was for, and he didn't attack them. Maybe it has something to do with domestic versus wild Puka Shell or other critters. Okay, so it's the wild ones that attack, and I must have ended up with the extra domestic. Okay. So the trick is the dupes have to release the critters. And we don't really want to spend a whole lot of time down there. Bobo! Thank you for the subscription. Glad you're enjoying. Let's get this stuff before the sand falls. And that's bleach stone that we're going to want. Actually, there's some more bleach stone around here, too. Thank you. That's bleach stone we won't be able to get easily. Alright. Oh, no, I need this... Well, I need a spot to be 3 high. Oh, actually, he can climb up there. So hopefully they'll choose not to go all the way down as... oh, and actually, we actually want to do this over here. So if they can reach it from there, they will. And I mean, running all the way in there to do it the first time. I used up all my iron again. I was mining that somewhere. Oop, did we... No, okay. I don't think I have anything working on refined iron. I didn't accidentally click it on this thing, did I? Not possible and not queued. Alright, so I had at one time set this up as like the higher priority. Oop. Oh, no, that's 5. So these must have been knocked down to 4, yeah. And what critters? This would be a start. That walk. Yeah, okay, so no pufts. And the Drekos will just crawl out. More Poké Shells wouldn't really have the right effect. I probably shouldn't even have shovels on anywhere. So basically hatches. Well, if we have extra of those guys. I don't know how long that'll last, but... Or how long he'll be angry. No, these are all down to like regular hatches. We could try throwing a few in there. I haven't really been paying attention to critter stuff. You seem happy. I stopped doing the smooths. We don't have many of those. What? Oh. Well, the problem was they were fighting back against my dupes, so... That's why I didn't want to do them directly. Well, I took it somewhere. Maybe I have another drop-off somewhere. That was a capture one. Or maybe we were short a Short stone hatches? Five of five. No, there's a smooth hatch up there. They don't seem to be paying attention to priorities. Or maybe it's too far? Suits have oxygen. We got over here to build it. Oh, he was too old. Or starving. Okay. Sure. Just wrangling through a wall. Why not? Oh, yeah. It's just the closest point, regardless of priority. That's not how that's supposed to work. Oh, did I have you on some, like, weird... No, auto wrangle surplus. Did I uncheck smooth hatch by accident? No, smooth hatch. Oh, wait. Why did this one get turned down? I turned up the wrong one? No, that's 4. I'd swear I turned that up. Maybe I clicked the wrong spot. No, it's still marked Wrangle. He just escaped. I wonder if it's a bug with follow cam. Yeah, that's bugged. It's like you're following a thing that's being carried. Oh. Well, we're not following him anymore. If only we knew where he went. I know we went there. Yeah. Oh, no, you're still angry. Yeah, so this is what happened before. Nothing. Drop what down? $25. Oh, okay. Sandstone. We could grab that bleach stone. As long as we're out here. Of course, well, if the drowning works, we could just set up a pool in base. Yep. Okay, yeah, he is grabbed. Now he has to get moved. Here's Wrangle. Now he has to get moved. Well, your navigation is going to be nothing. It's like they wrangled him. They can get there. There we go. I've never actually noticed that animation before. But the crab isn't fussed. You see, unfortunately, this isn't anywhere near base. Yeah, for drowning purposes, we could probably do something else. I mean, like, if that works... Although I should probably check how this turns out, because sometimes things get different drowning status on game load. Oh yeah, actually, I forgot to check how these guys are doing. They're just hanging out. We have iron ore again. I keep using it for something. Oh. That's where that bed went. It's like, why does that bed look dark? That was Harold. Or does somebody not have a bed? I mean, there'd be several people without beds, and that's the case. Nicola, Ruby, Bubbles, Abe, Otto, Meep, unassigned. Well, there's a little bit of travel time. Just a few hundred cycles of that. Anyway. 24, so around... Oh, I don't have this... Oh, I haven't configured you yet. Okay, good night. Did that? Okay, yes, that configured. Ooh. Oh, right. We wanted to test. We wanted to test on the next save load if that actually stuck around. How's this doing? 18. Okay, so we are working down that, and then if it goes down, we can pump this stuff back in. This never got configured. That might take some of this. You're getting a little bit. And I need to set up like an evaporation area. And do the proper hatch ranch, or the puffed ranch. Maybe could maintain some down there for a while. See, that's only one layer. And that one's coming up to 5. Oh, do we have, let's see. Jetpacks might be a thing. I guess I haven't, if I haven't been making the stuffed berries. I might have some pepper nuts, but that also goes into other things. I was wondering if I could use this as a type of counter. But I'd basically be emulating the digits, but maybe I could do it differently. And I think that requires this thing. Well, to be used easily. Oh, yeah, another thing I haven't dealt with. That would require an active turbine to cool that. Not that I need the water. Oh, I guess I can eventually be dumping water into oil. There's that. Alright, it's starting to get a little bit late. Okay, so West Iron Volcano starting. Volcano alarm set. There's Iron Volcano. We did set up the double turbine. It seems to be running. Still some heating issues. The other one had room for the aqua tuner. I guess I could see how it runs better. We did do some downtime schedule. We did do multiple glass. Did not touch. Transport tubes and rebuilding downward corridor. We set up the wind tunnel. Oh. Now you see, I want to do the... I was thinking of doing the corridor down here. Well, this has less inconvenient abyssalite, in a sense. Well, no, actually, because I have my water up there. So I central, well, I guess that abyss light is doing something. And this might require more than 2 turbines, too. At one point I was thinking of combining it with this, but then I have to figure out where my transports run. Because we got this big hot thing, and then we would have one giant steam room here. Maybe 2 is better, because this one has to get shut down to take the iron every once in a while. My glass batch is probably done, too. Yeah, so that all got picked up. It's a pretty big chunk, so it's still a little bit warm. But I think I'd actually been putting this into a cold doorway. Yeah, so that's not going to be too bad. Total glass, 15 tons. If I wanted to do... I guess the head. We'd have plenty, and that's actually... okay, I guess it wasn't accessible for a bit. Because we were carrying it. Still don't have enough steel. And that's really, well... If I don't want to do all of the space stuff, I could just finish there. Oh, and pipes have got this warmed up a little bit. What were you set to? 25? So that's starting to become usable space. And we could try to do somewhere down there. Critter drowning system. Depending on how that works out. All right. Can I have a quick look? I suspect this is just gonna be 1 tile per. Oh, no, it is in fact furniture. I guess it has a decor. Oh, this requires ribbon cable. And that's, okay, that's... You can't even run individual wires to it. I guess that makes a degree of sense, because how else would you wire into panels? So I don't know if that would be useful in a countdown system or not. I feel like that's not going to get very far if we go to space, but we could probably get a little entryway and maybe start doing some research. Okay, so got lead down there. Oh, you know what? I should, yeah, that's not gonna be, mostly not gonna be terribly hot. I should set up, if I don't already, and if I do, what's another one? It's mostly empty. Low priority. Getting lead up always seems to be an issue, but that gives them something to do. Yep, and then these are shut down. But as I was looking at it, I don't know. Well, no, it's 2 per solar panel if we choose to go that way. More work for some people to do. Speaking of critter systems, we could do egg and population management. Get every pen hooked up to an incubator to replace population, and then if we get the priorities set up right, we could be doing auto-cracking. Yeah, we're not actually generating a whole lot of eggs right now. Alright, so I think that is the general to-do. We're not short on those anymore. What is the... That's a cooking ingredient, technically. Yeah, we've actually got some sitting around because we haven't had the bristleberries. Because I wasn't doing those. Those will be useful later. Oh, how's our food storage? Our food storage is totally packed. I guess we've got high mass, low calorie things. Well, and probably like cooking ingredient stuff too. Like the pinch of pepper might be a thing. The eggs will get used. Yeah, okay, so all of the decay wasn't just the stuff that I was deliberately leaving out to rot. What did I build this out of? Granite? Maybe we used up the local stuff. Oh. Was this not enough? Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff that had been sitting out. Oops. Oh, that must have been sand. Fancy stuff. I said I could also work on Enhanced recreation areas. Like you could have more than one of those. We could have a bigger sun area. But there should be enough different things to take care of the shifts. All right, we're kind of in between projects again. Oh, we did get these guys going. So we're probably getting a trickle of eggshell from that. Okay, we have some polluted oxygen. Yeah, I did not have them as one of my issues. Puffed evaporation area is a project. Oh, is my slate wheat still down here? Yeah. Oh, I actually have some wolframite. I might need to make a point of getting down here before that goes. Now I think one thing I can do about that. Oh, you know what? It has not existed yet, so I can't set it up to plant, so that it would not be sitting around rotting. But I think I could preserve a seed that way. Main menu. It's a little bit disturbing that my to-do list for this game gets longer with every stream. It does not get shorter. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Bobo for subscribing, and all of the other subs, voluntary and otherwise. What do we got going on? Other one to notice, okay. We start the next one at cycle 666. What do we got going on? This is when I'm usually on. Monday is not a super usual night. But when I don't have grocery shopping and cooking to do, it's a time when I can get on. So that's almost over. That I'm not sure about. I'm going for an hour, for a few hours maybe. Well, that seems satisfactory. That's still kind of system building. If you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, Zervin's playing some Satisfactory. And that's somebody I've looked at in the past and thought was doing a pretty good job. Thanks for hanging out with me, and oh, I just noticed it's followers only. Oh well. You can still enjoy if you want to. Good night.